This is my $5 million Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. In November 2024, I offered to give it away to the person who could identify the hacker of my online casino, MetaWin.
Get on the ground now! Hands behind your back.
Did we get the money back? Well, yeah, we still did. So the answer is no. What happened? Well, we built a casino with a fully decentralized payment system. What does that mean? That means zero friction. Player wins, player withdraws. 25 years in the casino business, and I wanted to do something new, something that players would love. And so we built MetaWin.com. You see, I'd spent a long time in regulated gaming back in the UK. And when the NFT craze came along, I fell in love with OpenSea, the platform, MetaMask. It's so much so that I bought the CTO out of Consensus. We launched MetaWin.com, fully decentralized payment system. No friction, no limits, no problems. Players loved it, we loved it, it was amazing. Until one day, we got exploited. And we got exploited bad. We woke up on a Sunday afternoon, well, Sunday morning, with minus $4 million in the hot wallets. And at this point, we changed direction. We realized that we had to have some layer of security built over the top of our fully decentralized payment system.
That's it.
We reduced the liability in the hot wallets. We introduced a automated withdrawal limit across all players with a higher limit for VIPs. But we wanted to keep the decentralization that we'd built. We wanted to keep it automated. We wanted to keep that frictionless experience. And so we did.
Sound fair enough?
So what about when you win big? What about when you win $1 million? What happens then? Well, for the most part, and guys have done, they take the money every day, they come, they don't want to talk to humans, they're very, very happy. They treat it like another bank account or another crypto wallet. They can just sweep out that 150,000 every single day. Some guys will say, well, I want 250 or I want 300. And we've worked with the guys. We've worked with some of the biggest guys that have deposited on the website to make sure that they're happy and we can meet their requirements. You have to approach us in a professional way, come via the VIP channels, talk to me personally if you have my contact details. We don't appreciate when people go on X and they spam and things like this. You've all seen that. But yeah, in those events, we move around the automated system and then we can make transfers from the vaults directly to players, keeping things secure and keeping the automated system running as per normal for every other player on the platform. What's better? A system where you deposit money and then someone controls whether you can receive those funds back when you hit withdraw, or a system where you put money in, you press withdraw, and a smart contract just manages that within limits? I think the latter. I think people don't want humans to be involved. I think people don't want dirty tricks. I've made deposits into casinos before, 20,000, tried to withdraw, several days to withdraw my deposit, Rubet. And then I've done other things. I've deposited on stake when I was first looking at this. They were making me wager my own funds before I could withdraw. I didn't understand that. Why would I have to wager my own money before I can withdraw? It's my money. So with MetaWin, we build it in a way that's your money. You put the money in, you take the money out. There's no human interaction. It goes wallet to wallet. And it's a beautiful system.
Show me the money!
And so now I'll show you a little demo of the MetaWin swap system. It's different to most casinos, or pretty much all casinos, in that a new player can come in, he can deposit directly from his Web3 wallet, straight back to his Web3 wallet with no human interaction. It's a beautiful system. Next time you deposit on a casino, have a think. We do decentralized. Your money is governed by smart contracts, some limits to protect the community, especially from exploiters. Or you can deposit in a centralized way where they're going to ask you to, email in this, email in that. Oh, the email didn't arrive. No, this, potentially slow you down. I don't like any of that. I know it happens on a daily basis. I know players get frustrated by it. That's not what we do. This leads me on to my next point. Over the weekend, we had an enormous amount of FUD from a player.
Where the fuck you get off talking to people about me behind my back?
Who took to X to lie about how much money he had lost. He massively exaggerated it. He didn't have a great customer support experience. We owned that. I jumped on and I called him. I went out of my way to call the guy personally, introduced myself, and I gave him $25,000 because, I think our support should have been better than that. He takes that $25,000, he turns it into 60, he withdraws. He comes back the next day, he blows it up to 400,000, he withdraws 360,000. And then rather than taking to X to tell everyone what a great experience he had, he decided to blow up about the limits, about the fully automated limits that meant that he could withdraw without talking to a human. When I was asleep, and when a lot of our team were asleep, he was playing in a different time zone. Had I woken up to a DM on my Telegram, because he had my private details, with a request to increase the limit by another 50,000 or whatever it was that he was looking for, I could have dealt with that player, and I would have dealt with that player. What I woke up to was a whole load of FUD tagging me, tagging the business, scammers, and it's completely uncalled for. I've been in this business for 26 years. We do not become successful. Casino owners do not become successful by not paying customers. We become successful by paying them as fast as possible. So you get the greatest experience of all time, and you come back again and again and again, and over the lifetime of the player, we hope to win some money. That's how this works. We don't, and this goes for every casino, right? We're not going to, every casino in the world should be paying players. That is the business model, because if a player doesn't get paid, he doesn't come back. And so I would encourage you all. I know people get frustrated. I would encourage every player, no matter where you play, I don't care where you play, if you have an issue, take it up with their team, their support team, the VIP team. Take it, if you've got the owner's number, if you've got the owner's Telegram, his Instagram, whatever you've got from the owner, talk to the owner. As the owner of a business, we're happy to solve problems, well, for the most part. Don't go to X. Don't go engagement farming with your 1,000 followers and try and build a business off the back of hurting someone else's business. It's ridiculous. It makes no sense. In fact, it makes you look stupid.
Anybody home? Hey, think McFly, fin.
So this was a great opportunity. We've had a really, really strong trading week on Medowin, probably one of the biggest we've ever had. Fantastic. I love all the support. We are running a huge giveaway this week, $350,000 to our community members, going live with MetaMax V3, which should have gone out today, but they had a couple technical problems with it, so they're going to move it back to tomorrow. On the back of that, we have this whole prizes business. We're giving 30% away for free on top of every single deposit, which allows you to enter into a bunch of prize giveaways, if you like. So we're running around $150,000 a week right now. We look to increase that. You're not getting that value anywhere else. You're not. So you get that value at Medowin, you get decentralized at Medowin, you're in control of your own funds at Medowin. So I guess I'm an influencer now too. Someone bought me a video camera for Christmas. So let me know what you think in the comments.